Hi Sagittarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. If you currently watch my channel, then welcome back. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Sagittarius. Anybody that has Sagittarius anywhere in their chart, this message is for you. It may not necessarily be for you. It may be for the person that's sitting next to you if they have Sagittarius in them, but the aim and goal is to get it to you. This is a general message. And it is your monthly November 2021 message. So we're going to see what each week brings forward to you. This is week 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is your overall energy for the month. That way you can follow along as I'm reading them to you. I saved clarification for when you arrive. And of course, any messages and guidance that may come out in regards to the entirety of the month. This message may or may not be directed to you personally. It could be directed to an individual that you're interacting with, and it could pertain to them, what their intents are. So please keep that in mind as you observe this read. Be sure to apply it where it's appropriate, but it doesn't always necessarily fall that way. So I do ask that you do not try to force a message to fit your situation. All right. It's going to be difficult to tell if this is actually your message, but you should be able to tell by the overall energy. It should kind of give you an idea of what you already have heading towards you. You should already have an idea of that. And if it is not your message, then I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiac signs. But I definitely encourage you to do that anyway, because a lot of times there's messages in there. Many times they coincide together. So any zodiac that you're born under in your natal chart, you can observe, and there will be messages in there. And a lot of times, or I've found a lot of times, they do coincide with each other. So please keep that in mind as well. And I do ask that you do not disregard the other natal zodiacs. The sun, moon, rising, and Venus is always addressed, but not necessarily the others that you're born under as well. And they definitely have an influence on you as your energy, as the energy of your person is involved. All right, so let's get to and see what you have for your overall energy for November 2021. We have the Ace of Swords that's came out, and with the Ace of Swords, I'm going to go ahead and set this up here. With the Ace of Swords, it is wanting clarity on a new beginning. We're going to do some clarification to make sure that everything verifies. But we're going to do a quick overview of each week and then clarify. Get a little more in-depth message here. For the first week, there's a little bit of fear in regards to taking a leap into something new. Again, that's wanting clarity on having a new beginning. For your second week, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is my mercenary. He goes in, he cuts out the tongues that lie, speaks his truth, and then he shoots back out. He's like a whirlwind. He goes flying in, he resolves a problem, then he comes right back out. For the third week, we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So either you as an individual are financially stable, confident, independent. You have no need for other individuals, which is, a wonderful thing. And working on building a new abundance, something that's stable. You already have the foundation, and so therefore you're putting another block on top of that foundation and beginning your 10 of Pentacles there on the third week. For the fourth week, there is some regret here. It's the Five of Cups. A decision that was not possibly made appropriately, or regretting a situation. We'll find out as we get there. It could be something else completely entirely instead of tied into all this, but for the most part, there is a regret in regards to a situation and possibly leading to depression, definite upset in the fourth week of November 2021. And we don't want that because that's Turkey Week. We want all good things to come forward at that time. So let's do some clarification here and see what we have. First, we're going to clarify the Ace of Swords. The bottom of the deck, I'm sorry to say, I forgot to mention, is the Queen of Wands, wanting to be very confident in decisions that you make, or being very confident in decisions that you're making, and holding back. Four of Pentacles, either watching every dime you have and not putting forth anything, or just holding back in regards to a situation. Four of Swords is behind that, so wanting to get your mind clear on what to do. So please clarify the Ace of Swords for Sagittarius, November 2021, please. Please clarify Ace of Swords, November 2021. Thank you. It's in regards to a commitment or a contract of some form. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini, because we have that twice. Could be interacting with a Gemini. You're holding back, waiting for your ships to come into you, for them to come to you so that you can make some plans and build that foundation, create a new life, and move swiftly towards equal give and take. All right, so that kind of covers that. It could be an earth element. Taurus is the energy there. Mind you, these energies are not necessarily the individual themselves. They could be born into those signs, or it could be just the energy that you or them are taking on, if this is in regards to another individual. Can very well be just in regards to taking action towards a contract as well. A new beginning of some form. Could be a job, a business of that sort, you know. Yeah. And with that Six of Pentacles wanting equal give and take, that's definitely referring to a career, and Two of Pentacles is behind that. So wanting to find balance in regards to like a home and your career was behind the Six of Pentacles. So there needs to be a balance when you find that, when you achieve that. So please clarify the Fool and the Devil, please. Please clarify the Fool and the Devil. And the Fool is an Aquarius, the Devil is Capricorn. Nine of Pentacles. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles over here. So afraid to leap towards this Nine of Pentacles, huh? Afraid it may be a toxic situation if you leap towards them. Trying to get all the information you can and cut away what doesn't serve you. Queen of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So we have the second week. Please clarify Knight of Swords. Please clarify Knight of Swords. Please clarify Knight of Swords. So there may have been some squabbling going on, and it kind of set your Ten of Cups, your happily ever after. Somebody said some harsh words, and it upset the stability of this happily ever after, or it will be upsetting it. So for future note, try to avoid the squabble, but not always can you. Sometimes disagreements occur, and it's just how it is, but it will definitely upset that Ten of Cups, that it can be an individual that you see that makes you very happy, but it can definitely upset it, rock that boat, so to speak, is what I just heard. So can be dealing with a younger individual that has a lot of fiery spirit. They're childlike almost, and needing to take some time to look at the whole picture so that you can then figure out what you need to do and move towards some a better situation. Six of Swords. Yeah, definitely overview this argument and, possibly heal it of some form, create take a different path, an exciting new path, something, that's a little more exciting. All right, so please clarify Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles for third week of November 2021, please. Please clarify Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. Strength. You need to be strong and confident. Here we go with the confidence again. You need to be strong and confident. Stand firm. Be determined. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are turning. There are things that you don't see that are happening behind the veil. Can very well be a Capricorn that you're dealing with. Definite earth elements into in here. Trying to shine some light and get a little more educated on what to do, because they feel rather beat down in regards to this unity or partnership, and they just don't know what to do. That's the third week. See, sometimes it can flip-flop back and forth, referring to the other party that you're interacting with and then referring to you. So again, please be sure to apply it where it's appropriate. So for the fourth week, we have the Five of Cups. Please clarify the Five of Cups. There's some regret. Three of Pentacles. You're wanting to be recognized for what you can do, wanting to have cooperation and teamwork, but it's just not working out, obviously. Trying to see all different options. Seven of Cups. Look at the different options so that you can figure out what to do from there. And, again, there's that Taurus, that earth element. Be self-sufficient, or the individual that you're looking at, that you're interested in, you see as something stable, emotionally stable, financially stable, secure in their own self. And there will be victory over this negativity, this Five of Cups, this depression and regret. And you'll be able to move towards possibly making some long-term plans. Let's get some guidance, messages and guidance in regards to this spread for you, Sagittarius. Okay, what do we have here? The Sun. See, that's something I wanted to point out, is I had like a whole bunch of cards come out, and the Sun fell out over here on its side, and I put them back because it was just too many cards. So then the Five of Cups came out. And with the Sun falling on its side, heading towards the reverse, of course, that means the same thing. There's some regret, there's some unhappiness that needs to be turned around. Things need to be seen in a more positive light, right? And that's what's going on here again for messages and guidance. We have the Ace of Cups and the Sun, and they're heading towards being in the reverse. And we have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. So there's some secrets, things being kept back, being held back in regards to an individual that's in your community, a friend or whatever. Yeah, there's a Tower involved there. But the further messages is that there is no happiness going to be found if there's this cup is missed out on. It's not completely missed out yet. It's not a loss yet. There can be, it can be turned around to where it sits upright, to where, it's a renewal, emotional fulfillment of your own, the cup being full and overflowing, right? But if it continues in this path, there will be unhappiness and there will be a loss because of secrets in regards to a friend, things that are being kept either from you or from them. But things need to be revealed. The light needs to be shown on these things in regards to this person that's in your community. And it all comes back to this. Somebody spoke some harsh words. There was an argument. It sent the Ten of Cups in turmoil. And so the Nine of Pentacles is just went about, they pulled up the big girl panties or the big boy panties and began to rebuild on their own. So there's a regret in regards to wanting this to work out. So this is your guidance here. All right. So with that being your message today, may that help guide you through the month of November. And I look forward to seeing what your current energy will be within the first week of November. And until then, let's see really quick before I sign off the full gamut of energies within. I read off some, but I didn't give you the full gamut of everybody. We do have Leo in here a couple times. And it's anything that's actually on the table, not in the decks. So yeah, that's it. Other than, of course, like I said, Taurus and Capricorn, and then Aquarius. So with those energies, it could be yours, theirs, or just what's in the ball that's surrounding you, affecting everything. All right. So I look forward to your return visit to She-ruhz Tarot. And that way we can see what your current energy is next week. And until then, may all your choices be very, very blessed.